If you want to buy cheap Ultimate Team coins, go and check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD at the checkout to get yourself 8% off your order. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the best of the cheap Team of the Seasons. Players that go from literally about 10,000 coins up to about 100,000 coins that you can use in your weekend league teams as a super sub or even to start, because a lot of players right now are from top 5 leagues that are like 50,000 coins or 100,000 coins that are just amazing. The stats are incredible and I think you guys should be putting them into your team. The first player we have is this 92 rated Hamdallah, obviously from the Saudi league, so it's going to be quite hard to start him on full chemistry unless you have some icons or maybe another Saudi league player that you want to use. But even as a super sub, this guy looks incredible. As you can see, he's coming in at about 50 to 60, well actually slightly more, 55 to 65,000 coins. And with an engine chem style on 5 chemistry, he's a 95 rated striker. If you actually start him on full chemistry, he's a 97 rated striker. This is probably my favourite looking cheap Team of the Season card. 99 stamina, 91 strength, quite low aggression. It doesn't matter too much when you've got stats like this. 99 finishing, 99 positioning. He's got amazing, look at the flip. I'm losing my mind thinking that this guy is only 60,000 coins. I know it's because he's from a bad league and a bad nationality, but the value here is incredible. And to top it all off, he has the outside the foot shot trait, power header and finesse shot. That is the big one, especially because he only has 3-star weak foot and 3-star skills. It's so important that he has the outside the foot shot trait. Let's actually read through the comments. I'm going to be looking at the comments in this video as well. Not this fucking guy again. I remember back on the previous FIFAs, this guy used to rip me up. He used to be one of those annoying super subs. And he's back this year to do it all again. 93 rated Visca, the Bosnian beast. This guy looks like a tank. Well, he's quite small. He's 5'8", so not quite, you know, literally a tank. But 60 to 70,000 coins is going to set you back. And again, he's going to be quite hard to fit into a starting team. So I think perhaps as a super sub, this guy could win you some games, especially in extra time when everyone else is tired. He's going to come on and blitz it. In terms of his actual in-game stats, he's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, so he doesn't suffer like Hamdallah does. His pace is amazing. His dribbling's also amazing. Only one stat there below 90 and it's on 89. That's his reactions. He's got shooting. Look at the shooting stats. Although I would say I'd like to boost that a bit more. So maybe a Hawk chem style is best to go for. Even if you bring this guy on as a super sub, he's, you know, 5 chemistry. He's going to be doing bits. He's also got that outside the foot shot trait again. So that's 2 out of 2 so far, which is what you want. Let's have a look at the top comments here. Some people use MasterCard. Other people use Visca. I prefer paying cash, Matty cash. Okay, that's enough of footbin comments. That's probably why I haven't done these footbin comments before, because some of them are so bad. Now this guy isn't quite under 100,000 coins. He's currently going for 110,000 coins, but he's still in packs. So I imagine by the time you're watching this video, he's going to be 100,000 coins or less. 91 rated Guilherme. If you have a look at his pace, 98 sprint speed. This guy is an absolute monster. I think the best chem style for him is probably the sniper one to boost his finishing, because without the finishing boost, he's got 86, which is just not good enough. So it's either a Deadeye to get plus 15 on the finishing, or it's either a sniper. So that's going to boost his dribbling even more with the finishing. That is the best way to look at that. He's also got 3-star weak foot, but this time no outside of the foot shot trait, which sucks. But for the value and also the nationality is what you're paying for here. If he wasn't Brazilian, let's say he was Bosnian, he'd probably be worth about 60,000 coins like Visca. Let's have a look at the top comment here. Just me, or does dynamic image make him look about 60? This guy needs an inhaler ASAP. I didn't even know. To be fair, he does look like someone that should be featuring in the Lord of the Rings film. Yeah, he does look like a bit of an orc. But anyway, next player we have 90 rated Anselmo, the Brazilian beast of a centre mid or a CDM. It depends where you like to play and what formation you use. But for me, I compare this player to the likes of Moussa Sissoko. Very big player, strong, but this player is much more well-rounded. I think he sits in between the Moussa Sissoko normal cards and the Foot Birthday cards. Obviously, the Foot Birthday is 5-star weak foot, but he kind of sits in between in terms of all the other stats. Currently going for about 50,000 coins as well. Is an absolute bargain. If you have a look at his pace, very nice pace, 2-star weak foot, 3-star skills. That is his downside, is the fact that he's got 2-star weak foot. His strength, stamina and aggression, it's the physicality that makes this player so important. And yeah, the value is just insane. You put an anchor on him, he becomes a 95 rated CDM and a 95 rated centre back. Not that you want to play him centre back, but it just means that defensively and technically he's going to be very clean on those tackles. Let's have a look at the top comment here. Walmart, Calvin Phillips. To be fair, I agree. Aldi, Kevin De Bruyne. I guess he means the team in the season, but either way, This guy is an absolute monster. You've got to add this guy into your weekend league team if you can, if you don't have a lot of coins. The first centre-back in this list, Ryan Donk. I have used him personally and I did find the name quite fitting. He did behave a little bit like a donkey at times, but if you actually have a look at his stats, the value you're getting for this player is incredible. So he's coming in about 20,000 coins. He's Dutch, which means that there are good links. It's not quite as popular as, say, Brazilian or Spanish, but there are good links to be had. In terms of his actual physicality, he's 6'4", 97 strength, but obviously because of that donkey attribute that he seems to have, he has 42 balance. So if you know how to use him, especially if you've got Shadow, I think that he is a very good card. Although a Shadow is going to be literally half the cost of this card, so it depends. Maybe an anchor is best to save some coins, although anchors are quite expensive right now. I think this guy is an awesome value card, and also there are some good players from this league and also this team specifically that you can get strong links with to build teams. What's the top comment here? So we've got Foot Donk. There is, I think, a Twitter guy called Foot Donk, which everybody knows. I guess he's quite famous. Maybe gonna use him. Donk, no. God. It feels like, you know, Christmas Day, we've opened the crackers and we've got those terrible jokes. That's what it feels like looking at Footbin comments. Next player, we have an old flashback kind of Future Stars player. If you don't know, on FIFA 19, he had an 89 rated card. He come in at about 400,000 or 500,000 coins on FIFA 19. This year, though, he's coming in at 40 to 50,000 coins. Literally 1/10 of the cost. The value for this card is insane. Let's have a look at his in-game stats. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's 6'2". Even though he is 6'2", he does have okay-ish dribbling. It's his balance and agility that lets him down a bit. I think an engine chem style would sort the feeling of him, you know, on the ball, but then you're missing out on the extra strength. You need a bit of extra strength. So maybe a basic would be good. Especially if you're using this guy in a midfield, like centre mid, I think basic is best. If you're using him as a CDM, anchor or shadow, or maybe even an engine as a centre mid, it's very hard because he has a few things wrong with this card. But for the value and also for the links as well, we've got Godin. It gets a strong link with Team of the Season Godin. You've got obviously Suarez to link with as well, and you've got also all the Juventus players. So Ronaldo, maybe a flashback Ramsey if any of you guys completed him. You've also got Douglas Costa as well. So for the cost and also the links that you're getting, this one is top standard. Let's have a look at the top comment though. Even his Future Stars in FIFA 19 had better stats. Literally what I was thinking, it's just stupid EA. Well, at the end of the day, that was a year ago and he isn't a Future Star yet, so it's not that stupid. A good comment, a good reply there. And then someone else, is stupid be a stupid trying not being stupid? Okay, yeah, I think I'm done with this comments. We should only limit myself to one comment from each thing. Next, we have another centre-back, a much cheaper one. Well, actually, yeah, about half the cost, actually. Even though Donk was only about 20 to 25,000 coins, this player's coming in at about 13,000 coins, which is ridiculous. He's got 83 pace, 85 defending, 90 physical stats. Obviously, if you put a shadow on him, he gets the best upgrade here. 91 rated centre-back. With an anchor, he goes to a 93. So the value is amazing. The bad thing about this card, though, is that he has 68 composure, but there are stats like 95 agility that may make up for those kind of, you know, holes in the card. But personally, guys, players like this are essential for people that are casual players that don't get, you know, the same amount of coins as people that play the game every single day. And the fact you can buy players like this for only 13,000 coins, and he's not going to depreciate anymore. It's impossible to get even, you know, lower than this. I think this card is just amazing. Next, we have 88 rated Moses. Now, this guy is actually 103,000 coins. So if the title says under 100,000 coins, please don't slate me. He's very close. Let me put him in. Please don't slate me. But the thing is, he's 160,000 coins on PlayStation. This guy was a little bit hyped because of, you know, he was just going to be the main player or one of the main players that we wanted in the community team in the season. He's only 88 rated. I think the best chem styles are going to be a Deadeye or a Sniper because his finishing is quite low at 85. So you want to get the most out of that. If you go for a Sniper, you're also getting a boost to his reactions and composure, which is quite low as well. But the main reason why this card is so deadly is because of that 5-star weak foot. He also had a Footmas card, which a lot of people were using, a lot of pros would use on their Road to Glory accounts. So this guy is definitely a meta player, and the in-game stats on the right here, it doesn't even matter. He feels so much better than just a 91 rated in-game. If we scroll down, what's going to be the comment here? Simon says the card is broken. This is the top comment. Or his Footmas, don't try to copy it. Okay, so that's going to be toxic. I'm not going to scroll down more. 88 rated Ocampos, man. This guy was the troll of La Liga. How many times did you see people packing a right wing from Argentina, get excited, and then go, ugh, it's Ocampos? But let's actually have a look at this card, man. He's coming in at 45,000 coins, so he's not very expensive at all. If you actually have a look at his in-game stats, he's got insane pace. He's 6'2", which means that his balance is a little bit low, but he's got 99 stamina, 93 strength, 95 aggression. His physicality is off the charts, and as a right winger, he just doesn't suit that role. Perhaps something more central where he can use his physicality a little bit more. Obviously, the first thing you'd want to do is probably go for an engine chem style, but it depends on what position you're playing. You could also go for a basic chem style. That's going to boost everything. And if you actually think about it, the defending stats here, 84 interceptions, 79 defensive awareness, and 68-6 standing tackle. He could make for like some kind of good midfielder as well as an attacking player. I already know, like before I scroll down, I already know what it's going to be here. We all know where this is heading. Yep, boards, team of the season, Argentina, Ocampos. So pretty much the messy thing. Another EFL player we have, 91 rated Matheus Pereira, Brazilian obviously, so a lot easier to get into a starting team. This guy's stats are really good, but I've got to say, I didn't really understand the reason why this card cost a lot to begin with, because I feel like looking at this guy's stats, he didn't really deserve to be up at like 250 or 200,000 coins. It was just a little bit too much. But he's got, especially as he's not even got 4-star weak foot as well. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. He doesn't have the outside the foot shot trait. He only has flair. He's also got 80 composure, 81 reactions. But he's still a pretty decent card. Now that he's come to under 100,000 coins, I'd say this is a pretty decent card. I think the best chem style is probably a marksman to boost his shooting, dribbling and physicality. That puts him at a 94 rated right wing or left wing and a 93 rated cam. Let's have a look at the top comments. Looks like I'm building a West Brom team like him, linking with Flashback Nabry. Next we have another centre back. That's 3 centre backs now, but this one is another EFL player, English, so you know, to link with Joe Gomez or even the previous centre back. There's lots of English defensive players, but you know, when it comes to the attack, they get either really expensive or they're really cheap. It's really hard to find in between. But we have Charlie Good here, 84 rated, 6'5", and his balance is actually really good for a player of that size, especially a centre-back. If you have a look at Donk's card, for example, his balance was terrible. Obviously, a shadow is best, but a shadow is going to cost the same amount as this bloody card. So it depends if you can actually pick one up with a shadow chem style. But he becomes a 90 rated centre-back and also a 92 rated centre-back with the anchor chem style. I've actually used him in game, and I thought he was a really, really good card. His composure and reactions are much better than Michael as well. If we have a look back here, 68 composure and 80 reactions. So I actually prefer this card over his card. 92 rated Kruse, still currently in packs, going for about 80 to 90,000 coins. I've used this card so many times in SBCs, man. 83 rated card is like the cheapest on the market at all times. But this guy's in-game stats look really good. He also has a purple card from the League SBC. This one's got a +3 overall. He's actually got 4 stats that are above 90, which makes him incredible. He's got bad balance and agility though. That is his main downfall. So when it comes to the chem styles, again, I think maybe an engine, but then again, his shot power is only 90. It's still good, but you want to get that up. So maybe a marksman would get that all up, but then, you know, you're not getting a pace boost, but 90 pace is pretty good, or 92 pace is pretty good. So it depends with what you want to go with here. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and no shooting traits, unfortunately, but 97 composure, 99 reactions. So technically this guy is amazing. 97 as a left forward or right forward or a centre forward as well. So he is very good in terms of the meta stats. If we go down to the comments, King of 83 plus, Sebastian Haller is as well. Yeah, Casillas, Pereira, Justine. So pretty much all of the 83 rated fodders you would use for SPCs. But yeah, man, it's good to see this card finally get a nice card. Well, obviously the purple card was nice, but this one's a big upgrade. So he's got literally +7 pace. 92 rated Thiago, the 5-star skiller, Spanish as well from Bundesliga, so there's a lot more chemistry links here for your weekend league teams to start with. It's coming in at about 80,000 coins or 90,000 on PlayStation. As I said, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot though, but he does have the outside of foot shot trait, so when it comes to shooting, that 3-star weak foot shouldn't be a problem, but when it comes to passing, it may be a little bit of an issue. I'm not 100% sure, but looking at his, actual card stats here, 93 vision, 97 short passing, even with a weak foot of 3-star, he should be able to pull off some good passes. And in terms of what chem style, it's really hard because he's got 74 sprint speed. I think that's the worst thing about him, is that his pace is so badly laid out that it kind of makes you want to boost his sprint speed. So maybe a basic or an anchor would be best for him. You could also go for a Hawk Chem style, but then you're not going to get much boost to his defending stats. So it's really hard to pick the correct chem style for him. I wonder what other people are using. So that most of them are using anchor, some are using basic, some are using a hunter. Okay, so that's to get his pace up even more and also his shooting. I guess I could see that, but it's a very expensive chem style. It's really down to you guys what you want to pick. What's the top comment here? So we've actually got a review there. Okay, finally a usable card for Thiago. Apparently his previous one was pretty good. It's just there are better options. If you're going to go down the route of Bayern Munich, then obviously you've got players like Goretzka. Another EFL player here, a striker, Mitrovic. This guy looks like an animal, but again, because he's EFL, it's going to be hard to link into a squad. He's coming in about 60 to 70,000 coins. He's pretty fast. Most of that is sprint speed. The main thing that's bad about him is the 76 balance. So I think, again, if you put an engine chem style, that's going to boost that nicely. Or even a sniper chem style would boost his finishing, and also the dribbling, composure and everything would max it out. It really depends what route you want to go down. 99 strength, 99 aggression as well. The bad thing is, something else I just noticed, 73 stamina. It's not great, but he does come in at a 97 rated striker, so he obviously has some amazing stats. Let's see, I bet the top comment is 99 shot power and 99 aggression. Thank God he's not American. Okay, 99 strength, 99 aggression, and don't even look at the guy's toast. 10 out of 10 originality. No, oh my God, 73 stamina. He's my fat PE teacher. What? These comments, man, these comments. Footbin is just a joke, isn't it? Next player we have is Eze or Easy. I don't know. It kind of sounds like a rapper when you say it like that, but it's coming in about 30 to 40,000 coins, and I really like this card. I used him. And I know that he's actually a lot better in-game than his stats may suggest. I think the marksman chem style is the best one to boost the dribbling, the shooting, and a bit of physicality there. There's a few stats are a little bit too low, like maybe his pace at this point of the game, maybe the composure, but he does feel good. 4-star skills, only 3-star weak foot, but I actually didn't even find that to be an issue on this card. I don't know why. Some cards just get round these issues. Maybe it's the type of body they have, or it's just, I don't even know what EA do with the personalities in this game, but he felt pretty good, so a little shout out to him. Let's have a look at the top comment here. So we've got, is it too late to say sorry? So a little Justin Bieber throwback here. Why did I say this with an African accent? Well, I actually read it out as Justin Bieber, but whatever. Next we have 90 rated Mariano. I absolutely loved this card. Back on FIFA 19, he had a Team of Season card as well. And this one's even better. And if you actually take a look at this card and compare it to Carlos Alberto or Capita, his 90 rated right back card, this one's actually better. And it's about 1/6 or 1/5 of the cost. So the value here is amazing. Obviously, he's not an icon, so he doesn't get all the icon links. But he is Brazilian, so it is easy to find people to link to. Now, in terms of his in-game stats, his pace is amazing. I still think maybe an anchor would be the best one to go for. That's going to make him a 94 rated right back or a 92 rated centre back. And what I like about this card is the ability to actually attack. If you do use your left backs and right backs to get forwards at some times, or maybe leave them on balanced attack, he's going to get into great positions. With the 93 positioning and also 99 shot power. So if the ball does fall to him in the kind of corner situation around the box, then he's going to be able to put it away. He also does have the outside of the foot shot trait. Let's see what people say about this. Finally, a good Brazilian right back. Exactly. To be fair, his team of the season was arguably one of the best right backs in the game. Am I just psychic or something? You'd think that I'm reading these comments, but I didn't even have a clue that was there. I just used him last year, and he was amazing. So I know that he's good. I've actually used him on this game already, but I used him on basic chem style, and he was solid. He was absolutely solid. I've been using Zambrotta for like the last 3 or 4 months, and I actually felt like he was on par with Zambrotta. Obviously not 5-star weak foot, but it's still up there, man. Moussa Dembele, 89 rated. You know what? I just wanted to put this guy in here because he's so bad. I just wanted to let you guys know that. He felt awful. He's coming in at about 45 to 50,000 coins, but his dribbling felt shocking. I had to use him to complete a challenge for Team of the Season Forum because I needed high physicality and other stats, and he was just, the perfect guy to go to. His balance is only 78, his agility is 90, and his dribbling is 86. That's just not good enough at this point in the game. Obviously, if you put an engine on him, that's going to boost that a lot. He's also got great shooting as it is, but I was trying to use him as a super sub, and his dribbling just felt awful on something like that. So if you're going to use this guy, make sure you start him and then put an engine on him to make sure that he feels much better on the ball. But as a super sub, man, this guy, I do not recommend him at all. He only has the flair trait as well. He also had a Future Stars card this year. He goes from an 87 to an 89. And the top comment is, Zaha gets boosted from an 85 to 92, yet this guy goes from an 87 to 89. That is a little bit unfair. But to be fair, the guy underneath has a good point as well. Look, Zaha gets boosted from an 83, which is his normal card, to a 92. And then this guy's normal card goes from 80 to 89. I guess it's all about perspective. 89 rated Grimaldo, obviously from Liga NOS. He's going to be a great player to have now that La Liga is out with all the Spanish players, so you can link him into your teams. Although we did have the left back objective, which is 92 rated, I believe. So this one is for those of you that missed out on that and want a tradable option. But this guy's stats are incredible. 40,000 coins for left back. You're getting, let's have a look. Anchor Chem style gives him a 95 rated overall and also a 93 rated centre back. His pace is pretty much maxed out. His strength is his weak point, but he's got good reactions, good composure, good dribbling. Decent-ish passing. His vision could be a little bit better at 74, but he does what what it says on the tin. He's exactly what you want. If you're paying this amount of coins, you're not going to be disappointed. Let's have a look at the top comments. So it says, how the fuck is this so cheap? At this price, I might as well replace my Flashback Davies. And that's what I'm saying, guys. These players are so cheap. They're worth it 100%. They're probably going to go up when their actual league comes out. So I think that's actually this Monday. So he will probably go up a little bit. 88 rated, another Spanish player, Lucas Perez. Now, this guy looks pretty average, and there are some average things about this card, but there are a few things I want to look at. And first of all, 40,000 coins, so he's not going to break the bank. In terms of his actual in-game stats, his shooting and stuff like that, he's got good dribbling, his balance is good, his agility is quite low, so yeah, you're going to want to boost that a little bit. Sniper is going to give him plus 10, that's probably the best chem style, although you're not going to get the most to his sprint speed and his acceleration. His stamina isn't top tier, but that's why you're only paying 40,000 coins for a Spanish La Liga player. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, but the interesting thing about this card, guys, is the traits. He actually has a set play specialist trait, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I might be getting mixed up with something else, but I believe when you're taking a free kick and you're moving the left stick or the right stick, whatever it is, to kind of aim, and when you let go of the analog stick, it comes back to the middle. I think the set play specialist means that you can move it anywhere and it doesn't come back to the middle. So it allows you to take the best free kicks and also the best penalties with a lot more accuracy. I feel like I might be getting that mixed up with something else, but I'm pretty sure that is how it works. Let's have a look at the comments on Lucas Perez. People were like saying, if you've got any games left in Weekend League, just give your wins to other people. This is actually against EA's terms of service, not terms of service, but the rules of Weekend League, because obviously it's a competitive game mode and you could be giving your win away to someone who's like a pro player that is going like 29-0 or something and they need to get to 30. So it's not actually allowed, but I respect the people that are doing this, because obviously how many times have you guys got to like 22 wins and you need one more win for elite? And then you might get a rage quit. That is going to be insane for that person. So I kind of get where it's coming from, but EA just don't like that at all. And finally, guys, we have the Austrian centre back from the Bundesliga. He's just come out. He's coming in at about 35,000 coins right now. It wouldn't surprise me if he gets down to about 25,000 coins, but I wanted to show you anyway, because if you put a shadow on him, he becomes a 94 rated centre back with an anchor is 95. But the main stats here that you need on a centre back is the pace, the defending, some good physicality, and also reactions and composure. And he's got those stats, and those are the most important. The next most important is balance, and he's got 78 balance. So this is just a great player to have. Obviously Austrian as well, so then he's going to link to Sabitzer as a strong link. He's going to link to Alaba. He's going to link to Keynes. I think there's maybe one more that I'm missing out that might be a strong link from this league. In terms of the traits, he's got no traits, but that's going to be the... Oh, wait. Let's have a look at the comments. This Upgardy isn't a team of the season upgrade. I feel like that's the case for a few of the German team, and some players are conversely overly boosted like Haaland. So that is the top 20 team of the season players that go for 100,000 coins or below. Let me know in the comment section if you've used any of these players and which ones you think are the best value, which ones you would recommend to other people. I've tried to include players from all different positions as well, but if I've missed anyone, also leave that in the comments. It'd be great to hear any other cheap team of the season players that come out and get released. If you've enjoyed the video, guys, make sure you drop a like and also subscribe before you leave. Like something ridiculous like 78% of you don't subscribe even though you watch these videos, so please remember to hit that sub button. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye bye.